The moment a headline appears about Jimin and Jungkook smiling together, the reaction is instant. Before fans can even finish reading, before the video finishes buffering, the comments are already there. Fake. Made up. This is not real. It happens so fast that it feels automatic, almost rehearsed, as if happiness itself has become something that must be denied the second it shows up on the screen. Every time there's news about Jimin and Jungkook being happy, the same pattern repeats. It doesn't matter what the news is about. A casual moment, a shared laugh, a supportive glance, a trip, a collaboration, even the smallest sign of closeness. For fans, it feels warm and familiar. For haters, it seems to trigger irritation, anger, and a desperate need to shut the story down. What's striking is how predictable it has become. Fans already know what's coming next. The same comments, the same accusations, the same refusal to acknowledge anything positive. It's no longer shocking, it's almost expected. And that raises an important question that keeps coming back again and again. Why does happiness bother some people so much? If the news were truly meaningless, it would pass quietly. If it were truly fake, it wouldn't survive more than a few hours. But stories about Jimin and Jungkook don't disappear. They circulate, they get shared, they spark discussion. And with every share, the denial grows louder. That alone makes people pause and look closer. Many fans in the US have started pointing out something interesting. When either Jimin or Jungkook is praised individually, the response is usually normal. Compliments, support, admiration. But when they are mentioned together in a positive way, the tone changes immediately. The comments become hostile, the words become sharp, the accusations start flying. That contrast doesn't feel accidental. Some people say it's just skepticism, but real skepticism asks questions. Real skepticism waits for context. What happens here is different. It's instant rejection. A wall goes up before the conversation even begins, and walls are usually built out of fear, not logic. For years, Jimin and Jungkook have shown a deep level of comfort with each other. This isn't something that appeared overnight. It's visible in interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, live broadcasts, and unplanned moments. Comfort like that can't be faked consistently over time. And yet, every time it's noticed, some people rush in to say it doesn't exist. Fans often ask, if this closeness is fake, why does it look so natural? Why does it show up even when the cameras aren't focused on them? Why does it remain consistent across years, concepts, and schedules? Those questions rarely get answered by haters. Instead, the conversation gets shut down with one phrase: fake news. That phrase has become a shortcut, a way of avoiding discomfort without actually engaging with reality. There's also a pattern in which news gets labeled as fake. Negative rumors are often accepted quickly, sometimes even exaggerated. Positive news, especially about emotional connection or happiness, is treated with suspicion. That imbalance reveals more about the reaction than about the news itself. Many fans in the US believe jealousy plays a role. Not jealousy in the sense of wanting what they have, but jealousy rooted in expectations. Some people have very fixed ideas about who Jimin and Jungkook should be, how they should behave, and what kind of relationships they're allowed to show. When reality doesn't match those expectations, denial becomes the easiest option. Instead of adjusting their view, they attack the story. What makes this situation even more intense is how personal the reactions feel. Comments aren't just dismissive, they're aggressive. They mock fans, they insult intelligence, they accuse people of being delusional. That level of emotion doesn't come from indifference, it comes from being bothered. And fans notice that too. Fans also notice that the same people who say stop talking about them together are often the first ones to click, comment, and share their anger. If they truly didn't care, silence would be the simplest response. But silence never comes. Engagement does. In Western pop culture, close bonds between artists are often celebrated. Duos are praised for their chemistry, friendships are analyzed lovingly, emotional support is seen as a strength. But when it comes to Jimin and Jungkook, that same lens suddenly disappears. Closeness becomes suspicious, warmth becomes controversial. That double standard doesn't go unnoticed, especially among fans in the US who are used to seeing emotional openness framed positively. Another layer to this reaction is control. Happiness that doesn't follow a script can feel threatening. When fans celebrate moments that feel genuine, it challenges narratives that some people have been holding on to for a long time. Letting go of those narratives can be uncomfortable, so it's easier to deny what's happening instead. This is why the phrase fake news shows up so quickly. It acts like a shield. It blocks further thought, it shuts down discussion, it creates distance between the person and the uncomfortable feeling they don't want to examine. But denying something doesn't make it disappear. Over time, the constant denial has started to lose its impact. Fans have seen it too many times. Instead of getting angry, many now simply observe. They point out how every happy moment is met with the same reaction. They notice how predictable it has become, and that observation often speaks louder than arguments ever could. There's also something ironic about the situation. The louder the denial, the more attention the news gets. New people who weren't even aware of the story start asking questions. They look up clips, they read past interviews, they connect dots on their own. In trying to erase the story, haters often end up amplifying it. That cycle has repeated itself again and again. Jimin and Jungkook, meanwhile, continue doing what they've always done, working hard, supporting each other, sharing moments naturally. They don't rush to correct rumors, they don't engage with accusations. Their bond doesn't need to be defended because it exists whether people accept it or not. And that quiet consistency is what makes the denial look weaker with time. Fans often say that happiness doesn't need proof. You can see it in relaxed smiles, in easy laughter, in unguarded moments. These things are hard to fake, especially over years. Yet some people refuse to see them, not because they aren't there, but because acknowledging them would mean letting go of something they're clinging to. Every new happy headline becomes a mirror. It reflects not just Jimin and Jungkook's joy, but also the reactions of those watching. Celebration reveals support. Denial reveals discomfort. And so the comments keep coming. The accusations repeat. The phrase fake news gets copied and pasted once again. But the story doesn't stop. It keeps moving, shaped not only by what Jimin and Jungkook do, but how strongly some people react to their happiness. Fans keep watching, not just the news, but the reactions, because in those reactions, there's a story of its own unfolding in real time. And when everything is taken into account, one thing becomes very clear. This isn't really about news being real or fake. It's about how people react when happiness doesn't fit their expectations. Jimin and Jungkook don't need dramatic headlines to prove anything. Their consistency over time speaks louder than any comment section ever could. The repeated claim of fake news has slowly lost its power. What once sounded confident now feels defensive. What tried to shut down conversations now only invites more people to look closer. Fans see it, casual viewers see it, even outsiders can sense that something deeper is going on beneath the surface of those angry comments. Happiness, when it's genuine, has a way of standing firm. It doesn't argue back, it doesn't explain itself, it simply exists. And that existence alone can be uncomfortable for those who want the story to go a different way. For fans, this has become less about proving anything and more about recognizing patterns. The pattern of joy followed by denial, the pattern of smiles followed by accusations, the pattern of closeness followed by outrage. Once you see the pattern, it's impossible to unsee it. And maybe that's why so many fans choose peace now. They celebrate quietly, they support openly, they don't feel the need to fight every comment because time has already shown the truth. Jimin and Jungkook keep showing up as themselves, and no amount of denial has changed that. So the next time you see a happy headline, pay attention not just to the news, but to the reaction. Ask yourself who feels threatened by joy and why. Ask yourself why the same words appear every single time, and ask yourself what that really says about the people typing them. If you're a fan who's been watching this cycle unfold, you're not alone. Your perspective matters, your voice matters, and your choice to focus on positivity matters more than ever. If this story resonates with you, share it with other fans who notice the same pattern. Leave a comment about what you've observed over the years. Like the video if you believe happiness doesn't need permission. And stay connected, because as long as Jimin and Jungkook continue living their truth, there will always be more to talk about, more to reflect on, and more moments that remind us why we started paying attention in the first place.